Have you you've been matched up a lot against wings, guys who are accustomed to seeing a bigger guy and thinking that they have a mismatch? Have you kind of enjoyed the process of letting them know that maybe it's not a mismatch?
Yeah, it's it's some stuff that's gonna surprise probably my opponents at first, but they're I mean I'm sure with the scouting reports and the film, our opponents are gonna get to know us and get to know me, so they won't be surprised anymore in a few months or years. But yeah, of course, it's you know I mean I'm always okay with the fact that they think they can get an easy bucket.
How have your veteran teammates on and off the court embraced you and also made you feel welcome in the city? Or what have they taught you about the city?
You know, it's even though we're a young team, the more experienced guys, they've been they really have a cohesion with all of us, the young guys and the rookies. So it's really been easy to adapt and to get into the city. And we often have um, team dinners. We have one tonight actually. So it's really a team that goes well along together.
Big.
Has there been, I mean, you've seen a lot of highlight plays. There's, you have 18,000 fans from the opposing team doing nine sometimes when you're making a play. Does one play maybe stand out to you so far from the preseason that you've made?
I think my dunk against Miami surprised myself a little bit because I was almost too short. I dug with my fingers. So I'm trying stuff, and sometimes, most of the times it works, but sometimes it doesn't.
Does Pop and maybe the Spurs, do they encourage the trying stuff and the experimenting and trying to figure out what exactly works out there?
Maybe they do, but I don't know about it because I'm so stubborn in that way, trying always. So I don't think I've ever had a coach having to tell me, yeah, try some stuff and there. So maybe they do, but I don't know about it. But Pop told me that Manu taught him uh, how to, sometimes leave some freedom to the players because Manu was doing some crazy stuff, and I guess Pop had to control himself not to tell him not to do sometimes.
Vic, I wonder, you come into this league, your confidence is at a very high level, but you had to wait and see how you fit within this talent on this level. The preseason, what did it show you about how effective you can be right now?
You know, even before the preseason, you know, during our months of practice in San Antonio, almost the whole roster was there, and I could feel right away that I could have an impact on the game, and I could help my team in many ways. There's a lot of sacrifices that I'm willing to make, and I think with with our roster and with the lineup that we put on the court, sometimes we got so much size, so much versatility that I think we're a team who can manage to never force anything. In the court, we always have that. We always have multiple options, and it really all comes down to how quick we'll get to really know each other. Against the toughest competition in the league.
Victor, Pop was saying sometimes he needs to remind your teammates to throw the ball high to you. He still loves you to go high.
Yeah.
Just since you started working out with the team and through camp, how often are you having to go up to guys and be like, hey, you can throw the ball high?
At first, pretty often, which makes sense. But as I said before, it's really in that environment. The, the players around me are just so good that they learn to play with me pretty quick. And even though we still got a long way to go, it's really something natural. And I think we're gonna see less and less passes that are too low.
have Victor as a center, you have a creative handles like a guard. I'm curious on pick and roll situation. Do you like setting more ball screen for your teammate, or you having the ball and other people setting ball screen for you? Which one do you think more direct?
So I'm not a center, even though I can play that position and I have. But you know, I don't like considering me in a certain position. So as much, you know, I think we've seen it in the preseason. I've been the setter and the handler as often. So what I like is really to change.
I've heard a lot about your humility, and when you have humility, but yet everybody's trying to put the spotlight on you. How do you balance that, and then also try to keep your teammates within that spotlight as well, or can you?
I mean, I don't force anything, but I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to. You know, I consider my teammates like my brothers, unconditional love. So I'm trying to share as much as I can, just like I would with my family. So there's really no big deal about this. I guess before they got to meet me, maybe they thought it would be even a big deal, my teammates, but it really is not. And on my side, for me the answer is easy. It's just to know where I'm going. I mean, being driven, you know, having that internal motivation that stops me from falling into, I mean, all the opposite of humility. I don't know how to say this.
We got two in French.
Victor, Melvin Carson, de Basket USA. Quel bilan tires-tu de cette pré-saison, tant sur le plan collectif de votre évolution et aussi sur sur le plan individuel?
Je pense que je le savais déjà, étant donné qu'on s'est beaucoup entraîné avant, mais je sais qu'on peut être tellement compétitif. Maintenant, j'ai la certitude qu'on peut être vraiment compétitif dès le début de saison avec cette équipe. Quand on voit voilà, quoi, nos résultats sur beaucoup de matchs, c'était sur 3 quarts temps, étant donné que beaucoup de joueurs étaient mis sur le banc dans le 4e. Mais on a vu des vraies performances quoi, collectives. Et ouais, c'est très prometteur. Et sur le plan individuel, je trouve que ça a été une bonne expérience pour se rendre compte des pistes d'amélioration, des points améliorés.
Bonsoir Victor. Toi qui lis et regardes beaucoup de choses, ton aventure en NBA va commencer. On a l'impression que ça ressemble à l'aventure d'un personnage principal d'un roman, d'un manga. Je ne sais pas ce que tu penses de cette comparaison, mais est-ce que tu peux nous dire de ça? Tu vois un peu comme ça.
Je suis totalement d'accord, mais je pense que chacun doit être le personnage principal de sa propre histoire. Et c'est comme ça que j'essaie de vivre tous les jours. La vie, c'est tout ce qu'on a, donc il n'y a pas moyen de la gâcher, quoi.
Thank you, Vic.
Have a good night.
Appreciate it, guys.
Did you enjoy that opening tap with Stephen out there?
I thought that was pretty funny. It was great. Steve's got a great sense of humor. That was a good workout for both teams. You know, as we get ready for the season, like any game, win or lose, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, go back to work.
What aspect of the preseason were you most pleased with?
Defense. I think that we made some good strides because we were pretty poor last year. And this year they seem to believe that defense can help them win basketball games. And that's been the best part of the preseason so far.
In that vein, what are your take on the starting lineup with Sohan at point guard over these first couple preseasons?
It's a work in progress. You know, he was out for a lot of last season, and then Devin Vassell was out. And you add Victor, it's going to take some time to get them to figure out who each other is more than anything, but we're getting there.
So one play from Victor tonight that stands out.
No,
for you?
no.
What do you see from Bassett?
He stays in his lane. He knows he's a good rebounder, good pick and roll player, great teammate. He's come a long way. He's pretty much a neophyte basketball-wise, but he's made good strides.